Assalamualaikum to my course accounting subject lecturer Puan Ainin binti Haji Abdul Majid. My name is Nur Abdika binti Cik Long with metric number A147855. I will present about the article entitled of a human resource accounting transmission shifting from failure to a future by Herman Ethick. First of all, let me define the human resource accounting. Human resource accounting is defined as assigning, budgeting, and reporting the cost of human resources incurred in organization, including wages, salaries, and training expenses. Next, in the article, the author Herman Ethick has presented about the failure of human resource accounting asset through the position and conclusion of the scholars. The human resource accounting asset advocates help practicing human resources professionals because other managers such as finance and accounting managers do not accept the human resource management proposals. He has suggested a new accounting and reporting approach that is compatible with current accounting methods. It was suggested that a new paradigm can solve the problems regarding human resource accounting's asset approach by focusing on the liabilities that organizations incur when they employ people. It will focus on the management of the liability exposure, which allows an alternative to account for and report information. There are three specific types of liabilities to consider: a liability approach to human resource accounting that are the liability from demand deposits, liability from leases, and the contingent liabilities. First, let me explain about demand deposit approach. Demand deposits are one method organizations use to acquire cash that often being used in banking industry. Financial institution establish a liability account when it accepted demand deposits. The strong difference between between human capital loan and the demand deposit loan is the ease of stating the dollar value of the financial loan and the difficulty of determining the financial value for the human capital loan. Next, lease capitalization approach. A lease agreement is a method whereby one obtains the right to use someone else's property. The lease agreement obligates the borrower to a liability in the form of periodic payment and the return of the property in a specified condition at the end of lease period. The primary reason for capitalizing leases is to report the encumbrances to future resources that are contained in lease agreement. The third one is contingent liabilities approach. Contingent liability is a liability that depends on the occurrence of an event in the future to establish the amount payable, who is required to pay, when a payment must be made, or if a payment is required. Examples of contingent liability are losing at lawsuits and imposition of fines by the government. Accounting conventions determine the method for determining the amount of human capital loan to the company and the method for calculating the borrowed human capital liability account. This liability approach is the most acceptable for reporting human resource information. This is because the contingent liability is expensed only if it is so probable as to make failure to do so and under representation of the financial position. There are 5 items included in supplemental balance sheet with its contingencies, accounting policies, contractual situation, post-balance sheet disclosures, and fair values. Out of these 5 items, contingencies, contractual situation, and fair values are very important for a human resource liability approach. A calculation of the loss amount and the company's efforts that affect the probability of the loss experience should be required for inclusion in the supplemental note. No adjustments to the balance sheets or the income statements are required if contingent liabilities are reported as a supplemental note. That's all from me. Thank you.